On the seventh day, Fuego rested, and it was good. But that doesn't mean that I'm resting from doing my local in Fuego rock show. Not even my day off is going to hold me back, guys. What's going on? Happy Sunday, the day of rest. I don't know if it's the seventh day or the first day. It basically depends on which calendar you're looking at and who you're speaking to. But it is my day off, my day of freedom. Getting ready to go see the father for Father's Day. Have some delicious lunch at the Golden Phoenix, a fantastic local Chinese place. It's kind of in the Midtown area, 16th Street, just north of Bethany. So that's an actual area that's seeing a mad resurgence as of late with, lots of hipster eateries and groceries and stuff like that. But my topic is music, so sorry for that tangent, everyone. Bienvenidos, welcome, Jaime Fuego Rock Show, installment number 7, here on this Father's Day. And today is going to be my first foray into discussing a local female-fronted act. And believe me, there are tons of them out there here in Phoenix, tons of them that are just exceptional, in fact. First one that comes to mind, girl I went to high school with, Cassie Cakes. She's the front woman for Freakwist. We also have Elizabeth. She's fronting a fantastic punk band that is called Lost in Atlantis. They're going to be on Warped Tour this summer. One of the first local featured artists that I wrote about for Examiner.com is the Phoenix Concerts Examiner, which is the other job besides the day job. But this is what I moonlight as daily, featuring local bands, talking about who everyone around the valley, at least in my estimation, should be scoping out tonight. The band that I'm going to be discussing today is a group called Palms, and they're fairly new to the scene. They still don't have a full length out yet, but they're in the process of working on it right now, and I actually just downloaded, I shouldn't say downloaded because that would imply some sort of illegal doings of obtaining, but I actually just bought their 2-song single on Amazon after discovering them on Reverb Nation. Quite impressed, I must admit. Very, very sultry vocals from this lady, and she goes by the name of Melody Michelle. So I don't know if that's a real name or just a nickname, but really, boy, it's a pretty good descriptor, even if it's not her real name, because the vocals are they've got kind of an edge to them, but they're still warm and dreamy and spacey, and as a music fan and an avid one at that, I must admit that in my estimation, guys just can't sing. Women are the true born vocalists. Now, being a guy, I think that maybe I can relate more to a dude just belting it out and really just cutting loose and I don't know, pouring out his heart, letting those feelings just laying them bare. But, we're just not, as guys, I try to sing myself sometimes quite poorly at that. But as guys, we can relate to one another, I suppose. And there are men that can sing. I'm not, discounting my gender here or anything like that. But, women are the true born singers. And you can take me to the bank on that one. And Ms. Melody is most definitely a true born singer. And she does a, just breathtaking job on this track that I'm about to play. And it is called Dirty Little Knees, and this is from Palms. So, escucha, enjoy.
Tell me that you love me.
beauty of melancholy. Once again, everyone, that was Palms from Tempe with their track Dirty Little Knees. And they don't have an album proper out as of yet, but they're currently working on one. And they're doing kind of the rite of passage place for all of the top, local acts. They're at Flying Blanket Studios with old Bob Hoag. And I mean, this guy is just the who's who of any big-time type of rock, indie, what have you, that either has come through here and gone on to national success, like, the Gin Blossoms. The Format did all their recording there before Nate decided to ditch us and move on up to the NYC and basically become a superstar with Fun. But, great dude, got lots of love for him. Met him a few times way, way, way back when, those cats were first starting out, him and Sam. And then I got album signed and all that stuff. So, good for Nate. We're all happy for that cat. Also, lots of local bands that are still in the process of making their name known. Black Carl has recorded there. Snakes, Snakes, Snakes. My beloved Gospel Claws, one of my favorite local bands. The Love Me Nots have recorded there. Deer in Headlights. Kinch. It's basically, like a who's who of, all of the big names here in the Valley. Juicy Newt also. That was the first band that I ever wrote about and never got a published article for. I don't really believe that they're in existence anymore. They still occasionally toss an update out on their Facebook, but they're pertinent to mention because they're an all-female blues act, and if their music is still floating around on the internet somewhere, please check them out because Juicy Newt were just a fantastic all-blues girl trio. So, basically that's where I'm getting on a tangent here once again. Sorry about perdón, amigos, but yeah, Palms are in the process of recording their full-length debut with Bob out at Flying Blanket recording right now. And so I'm anticipating so anxiously at this point. But yeah, the Palms are going to be at the Rogue Bar this evening, which is out in the East Valley. Anyone who caught my inaugural episode of the show remembers that that's the place where I was, kind of repping for the crazy metal lineup of shows that they had going that particular evening. But tonight it's going to be an estrogen session of the primest variety. So besides Palms being there, who we just heard from Tempe, there's also going to be Fairy Bones. That's another band here locally. They're from Scottsdale. And then last but not least, the headliners are a duo from LA called Pyramids, I want to say. It's spelled just like pyramids, but we got two Y's in there, so I'm pretty positive there's some sort of altered pronunciation going down there. And they're the headliners for a reason. They've got recently it looks like they were on the Conan O'Brien Usurper, Jay Leno's Tonight Show. So they've got some national recognition under their belts, and they're the headliners, which is probably why the show was $12 going down at 8 p.m. But it is worthwhile. Palms are definitely worth the $12. Support Fairy Bones as well. On a side note, Palms are actually attempting to get on Warped Tour right now, which is going to be making a stop here in the Valley in just a couple weeks. I believe it's on either the 27th or the 28th. It's a Thursday. I would have to double check on that. But if you jump over to their Reverb Nation page, they actually have a spot for the Ernie Ball, I believe it is, Battle of the Bands. And if you jump on, give them a vote. They're actually trying to get onto our installment of the show. So Battle of the Bands 17 presented by Ernie Ball to get a spot on the Vans Warped Tour 2013. If you hop over to the Palms Pool Party, which is how they're listed on Reverb Nation, you can get on there and show some love, show some support. They definitely deserve it, as I'm sure you heard, because that song that we just took in was fantastic. Jump onto Amazon, download it if you like, or the purchase process, as I was more specific about. And thanks again, everyone. I'm going to be cutting it short because I'm off to lunch to celebrate the life of the man that created me. Wonderful cat, Mr. Jim Callahan. So all the love to him, and all the love to my listeners as well. Everyone who takes in this daily effort of mine, besides doing the writing and such. So muchas gracias. Thank you, everybody. You can Google Jaime and Fuego. Check out my articles on Examiner. If you Google Jaime and Fuego, you'll also find my YouTube channel, which is where you catch installments of this daily program, as well as all of those wonderful bootlegs that Apple has aided me in the process of obtaining. So, once again, I extend my sincerest thanks, y'all. Connect through, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. And I look forward to doing another installment of this Mañana on Monday, the Monday Mañana program. I'm officially a week into it. So, Check out Palms tonight, guys. Rogue Bar, Scottsdale Road in Papago. And have yourselves a fantastic Sunday. Gracias. Adios.